Hi, I am Justine J. Hall, and I first met April, I am going to say about 2 years ago. I saw her solo show, Liberty City, and at that time I was going around looking at several different solo shows to get an idea. I was creating one myself. I needed some ideas. I needed to know how, different ways that I could present it. And I really, really liked her Liberty City. And after that, I started following her on social media, and I signed up for her email list, and I was getting all this great information for free. I was like, yo, she knows so much stuff. And so I went on her website, and I was like, you know what? I really, really, really want to finish my script. And she had this finish your damn script writer's retreat. So I took it online. It was a recording of it, and I invested in it, and I was like, I learned so much, but what I was missing was I wasn't able to communicate with her. So I was like, okay, so now I gotta wait for her to do a class, and I kept waiting for her to say she was gonna do this class where I could actually talk to her. And it came along, and it was on a Saturday, and she was like, send me your first 15 pages, and I'm gonna go over that. And it was something like how to get a producer to read the first 15 pages of your show. So I think that's what it was called. And I was like, okay, that's what I want. So I took the class, and she was asking all these things that I wasn't able to answer with confidence. Okay? So I knew the terms that she was using as a writer. I just couldn't answer them with confidence. So I knew that my plate needed so much work. So I said, I'm going to sign up with her and take her class. And it was so full of great lessons learned. So I was in there with a lot of screenwriters, and I still am, and I was learning information that they were getting. So she was telling them what they need to be prepared for Sundance, and why certain things are going to work and why certain things will work. And then she was, telling me about things, about certain theaters, and how when you're presenting your work, how it should be and how it should be packaged. So not only was I learning how to write structurally and to have a great inciting incident and to have action and less exposition, I was also learning how to market my show, which is what people lack. So I get a lot of people that says, oh, I read this book about it, or I watched this on YouTube, or I did this, or I did that. You can do all of that, but there's nothing like speaking with someone one-on-one who has been there and done that to give you the information. And also, a lot of people don't want to hear their play being criticized, but she's not criticizing anything. In order for you to grow, you have to find out where you're lacking and what's wrong with your script. And because I knew exactly what that was, I was able to go back and address those problem areas and become better. So my confidence as a writer has grown tremendously, where I've always been a confident actress, because I've always been confident, I know what to do. I know how to break this scene analysis down. I know how to break the character down. I know what steps to take to find this person, and live moment to moment. But when it came to writing, I wasn't as confident because I've never really studied it. I wrote, which is what everybody should do. If you want to be a writer, you do have to write, but then you have to go back and learn how to have it have great structure. And then what happens when you're finished with it? And that's where April shines even brighter. Because after you finish with it, sometimes we have these plays and they're just sitting around. And we have these screenplays and just sitting around. And she's like, listen, if you wanted to study with me, you're going to learn the business of this also. So not only are you learning about the art part, but you're learning the business part. So that your play will hit a stage. So that your play will hit some theater and not just sit around. And your play will go to festivals. And we're not talking just your regular weekend festival. We're talking big festivals. Okay, she teaches you how to create work that can enter into those festivals, and how to raise money for it. I can't even tell you how much I've learned, because it's just so much up here that I've learned about the business side as well as the art side. And when you learn all this information, you just become much more confident. I mean, that's the one thing that I can say that I've gotten out of this class. And then when I look back at my previous script to where it is now, with all the things that she has pushed upon me. And some of them I hated, but I loved at the same time because I needed to be pushed. I needed someone to know where I lacked, and she knows how to teach me, because everyone doesn't know how to teach everybody, you know, because you got 5 people in the classroom and she knows how to teach those 5 people in different ways. So she doesn't just teach and you just have to try to catch on to what she's teaching. She will change the way she's teaching for you, which is what I needed, and what I am grateful for. So I tell so many people about April Yvette Thompson. I know they're probably sick and tired of me talking about her, but so what? I'm giving you good information, because if I like you, I'm going to pass good information on to you. And you can either take it and go with it, or you can take it and be like, I don't need that. Okay, well, that's you. I'm passing on great information to take with April Yvette Thompson. And when people talk to me, well, how much is it? Or, oh my goodness, it's money. I don't have money to spend. I'm like, listen, if you can go stand in line for Jordans, and you can go get the new iPhone, and you can get your hair done and your manicure and pedicure and do all this stuff done, and you're not investing in your career, that tells me that this is really a hobby for you and it's not really something that you want to do for a living. Well, this is something real for me. It's not a hobby. I would want to do this full time. This is how I want to make my money. I want to make my money on stage. I want to make my money on film. I want to make my money writing and telling stories about experiences that I've encountered. Or if I want to just be creative and like, I'm going to write a show about something in space. You know, the power you feel when you create your own work. And she's always on top of you about creating your own work. But the power that you have about creating your own work is just tremendous. So I choose to invest my time and my money in my career of what I want to do. So, you know, and they always say that you need to surround yourself with people that are successful. And it's been wonderful to be in a classroom, in a workshop setting, in a coaching setting, one-on-one with her, and also with other writers, because I've met some great people, and I love their work, and I'm so excited to see what happens with them personally and with their work. I think we're all like Team April, like what's going to happen with each one of us, because we've learned so much. So I tell you, if you are someone that's ready and you are serious and it's what you want to do, and you want to stop working for someone else and you want to just do art and create for a living, she gives you the blueprint. You have to be the one that works hard to get there. She gives you the blueprint, and she will actually freaking hold your goddamn hand and walk you through this shit one-on-one. It doesn't get any easier, and she will really, really take care of you. So listen, I'm Team April. I've told so many people about her. I know they know that I love her, and if I can pass that information on to someone else, from one artist to the other artist, and pass that good energy, and pass that information that will change you to make you better, then so be it. Here it is. It's yours. You take it and you run with it and do what you have to do.